What a way to explore one of Australia's most beautiful wine regions. This is the Barossa by Trike. Fully personalised, completely unique, and most importantly, a whole lot of fun. South Australia's Barossa Valley is one of the country's oldest wine areas and lies around 70 k's northeast of Adelaide. From the back of a trike, the beauty of the Barossa is on full show.
And I like this vantage point that you're getting from being on the bike, because as you're driving, it's really easy to zone out and to just sort of focus on where you're going. But when you're on the bike, you really get a different vantage point. You can really appreciate where you are.
Yeah, you do. You're in the elements, and it's really good for the senses, we say, because, you know, you smell, you can see it all.
With Tony's local knowledge, you are guaranteed to see the very best of the region.
We're going to go and check out Cirillo Wine's very famous 1848 Grenache vineyard here.
It looks so different than most of the other vineyards that you see.
No trellising, and look how thick and knotted and gnarled those trunks are. Absolutely gorgeous.
Cirillo Wines lays claim to the world's oldest living Grenache vineyard.
So it's quite an anomaly to have such old vineyard to start with, but then you add on the fact that this is 10 acres of the Grenache itself, but then we've also got 2.5 acres of old Semillon, that's the oldest in the world, and then an acre of Shiraz, which is about the third oldest Shiraz vineyard in the world.
With Tony driving the trike, the tasting part of the tour is mine to enjoy.
So this is the 2018 1850 Ancestor Vine Grenache. You know, you'll see it's a lovely kind of ruby golden colour. It's still quite bright and red. So there's that lovely soft, round.
Smooth.
Yeah, it's very, very delicate.
That's very, very easy just to... That's
a little dangerous.
That's really nice. From the vines, we're headed to the little town of Angaston for another Barossa specialty.
It's so essential to have really good food to go with your wine. I mean, wine is beautiful, but to me, cheese is even better.
With 14 different styles of cheese using ingredients sourced from nearby farms, Barossa Valley Cheese Company is one of the most popular stops in the area. Oh my God. You bite in, and then it just starts building up.
Yeah, it
with
does.
that flavour.
Yeah.
That just melts.
Yeah.
Absolutely melts in your mouth. Oh
It's
my
good.
goodness. One of the trademark sights of a cruise through the Barossa is the entrance to Seppeltsfield, one of the oldest wineries in the country.
The date palms you can see we're driving through here now are actually planted by the workers of the Seppelt family during the Depression. So these date palms have been here since the late 1920s. It's almost 100 years ago now. Quite incredible. They're all here, there's no gaps.
While Seppeltsfield is best known for its winery, we're skipping the vino in favour of a tipple of gin at the neighbouring Seppeltsfield Road Distillers. This is gin, and gin is really taking off.
Sure is. We've got a few distilleries in Barossa now, which is very exciting, and we're really happy to be at the forefront of it.
A tasting paddle is a top way to try the entire range of Seppeltsfield Road gins.
I recommend trying the house gin next.
The house gin.
It's not called house gin because it's cheap and nasty. It's actually the gin of the house. It's the one that the owners, John and Nicole, when they were doing blind tastings, this is the first gin that they agreed upon as the gin. It's bright, it's citrus, it's floral, it's pretty and delicious.
It's the citrus that I was starting to taste.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. For all the Barossa's beauty and world-class products, it's the passion of the locals that makes a visit here so memorable.
I've got neighbours that have had their properties for 170 years, the first owners being the Crown. People don't realise that the Barossa is one of the most tightly held land regions in not just South Australia, Australia, and I mean, we'll have a look at it. Why would you move?
When you see a place like this, it's easy to see why you'd want to hold on to it. Pindari Wines is one of the Barossa's more spectacular wineries. with 40 hectares of vines and a 300-hectare farm.
It is the most perfect place to just sit back, chill, and have a glass of beautiful wine.
Yes, well, I've been here over 30 years now, and I still will stop and go, oh, wow, you know, the light will just be in a particular point on the hills or something.
That's really cool to know for someone like yourself who's grown up around here, who calls this home. You still have those moments where you just get blown away.
Sure, especially at about 5:30 with a beer.